Boy, sure heard a bunch about you. See, I was a good friend of your dad's. We were in that Hanoi pit of hell together over 5 years. Hopefully you'll never have to experience this yourself, but when two men are in a situation like me and your dad were, for as long as we were, you take on certain responsibilities of the other. Now, if it had been me who'd not made it, Major Coolidge would be talking right now to my son, Jim. But the way it turned out, I'm talking to you, Butch. I got something for you. This watch was first purchased by your great-grandfather during the First World War. It was bought in a little general store in Knoxville, Tennessee, made by the first company to ever make wristwatches. Up till then, people just carried pocket watches. It was bought by Private Doughboy Ryan Coolidge on the day he set sail for Paris. It was your great-grandfather's war watch. He wore it every day he was in that war. When he'd done his duty, he came home to your great-grandmother, took the watch off and put it in an old coffee can. And in that can it stayed until your granddad, Dane Coolidge, was called upon by his country to go overseas and fight the Germans once again. This time, they called it World War II. Your great-grandfather gave your granddad this watch for good luck, but unfortunately, Dane's luck wasn't as good as his old man's. Dane was a Marine, and he was killed, along with the other Marines at the Battle of Wake Island. Your granddad was facing death. He knew it. None of those boys had any illusions about ever leaving that island alive. So, 3 days before the Japanese took the island, your granddad asked a gunner on an Air Force transport, named Wunaki, a man he'd never met before in his life, to deliver to his infant son, who he'd never seen in the flesh, his gold watch. 3 days later, your granddad was dead. But Wunaki kept his word, and after the war was over, he paid a visit to your grandma to deliver